Will Dogecoin finally break $1 this year? Well, the charts are definitely looking bullish, so let's hop right into it. And if you don't know who I am, my name is EQ. I've helped over 1,500 people learn how to trade since 2021. Back on December 8th of 2024, we set local range high at about 49 cents. Let's just round it out to be nice. And since then, we took a nice little bit of retracement down to 16 cents. That's going to be give or take about a 67% loss in total value, which would make sense. It drops you right down to the point of control for volume, which is based on the VRVP or the visible range volume profile, which is an extremely bullish thing to see long term. Now, if you go and zoom out long term, we're testing a major SR flip that goes back into the bear run 2022. And so if we can finally hold this SR flip and maintain a support on what was previously a resistance in the bear run, that would be extremely bullish moving forward. You're in a bullish crossover based on the EPIQ trading strategy. You have a bullish pivot signal. Volume looks to be inflowing as well after a nice little sell-off. And you can see based on momentum, there's plenty of room to the top side. And like I mentioned before, price currently is holding within the EPIQ golden pocket, which is a great thing to see because that gives us a really strong probability of going to take profit 3 long term, and that's in one impulse Fibonacci move. And now that we finally broke this downtrending resistance we've been stuck in from December, which we did test liquidity but ended up sweeping back down, we finally have the potential to see this start to move sideways and then hopefully start to move into an uptrend. Which, by the way, if you want to come trade with me, get access to our academy community, buy and sell signals, trend alerts, all that type of stuff. There are limited spots available in the EPIQ Trading Floor. So if you hit the link on the video or in the description, you'll be able to get access for 3 days and you'll get 50% off your first month. Now, going into the predictions, what we really want to see is this test this range high at about 47 cents. I would be expecting selling pressure at this point and see a little bit of a retracement, but that would be the first take profit point if I was getting into a trade down here in this zone. My next area of interest would be the all-time high from 2021, which is going to be at about 71 cents. I would also be expecting a lot of selling pressure there because people have been waiting years to hit that profit point. And then since we hit the EPIQ golden pocket, we have a strong chance of getting up to the take profit 3. That's going to be sitting at about 85 cents. And then once you get into the zone, the sky is the limit because there's going to be no ceiling. This is in price discovery mode. So from this point, if we really wanted to push up to $1, it can happen. And at the end of the day, the most bullish thing that we would be able to see in this type of situation would be to have price, let's say, push up. Let's do a hypothetical kind of like this and then come back down. Let's say create new highs. If we can hold an SR flip either at this zone right here, which is going to be the range high from 2024, or we can create that SR flip at the all-time high, so at about 71 cents, and maintain that support long term, that could be something that could catapult price to that $1 range, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for. So even from current price, if this wanted to play up to TP3, that's going to be about a 396% move, and then even to test all-time high is going to be about a 325% move. Now, none of this is financial advice. I'm not paid by Doge in any way, and I am currently invested in Doge at the making of this video. But all in all, I'm extremely bullish. I think this can have another really good impulse move and that narrative on Twitter and X and so on and so forth. And we've seen the parabolic nature of a project like this. It already had a nice move in 2024, went up about 430%. So to get another 300% move would be a great thing to see long term. So I'll leave it at that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. If you learned anything in this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button as well. I hope everyone has an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. If you want to come trade with me, go check out the EPIQ Trading Floor, and I will see you on the next video.